Hello and welcome back to the 7th episode of a nostalgia playthrough of Close Combat 3 Cross of Iron, German Grand Campaign on Elite difficulty. This time around we have arrived in Moscow. However you say that. And yeah, this is a bit of a tricky one, because the enemy will have extremely many resources available here. And they will have access to tanks like KV-1s and KV-2s, and we will probably be up against quite a few of them. So we're gonna have to play it smarter. We did lose a few guys on this 88 last episode, so it'll cost us 13 points to refit that. We're gonna see what we can refit otherwise though. I would like a engineer squad. Unfortunately we can't get that. Let's see what we can get though. Not so much, to be honest. Well, I do want the 88 crew. Actually, let's see. We have access to Panzer III that we could get, and I would have liked to have some combat engineers, but a flamethrower team could also be quite useful. The thing is, I would like to spend as many of my points as possible here, because if we win this now, then these requisition points won't roll over to the next operation, and this is the last mission in the operation. So I think we're going to refit the heavy AA gun, the 88. Refit the heavy machine gun team as well, I suppose. And we don't really have a lot of infantry at all. Unfortunately, these are depleted. That's just RNG. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. Well, the Serb infantry. I think it is time to put them away. Although they're now experienced, still got low morale though. Yeah, I think we'll retire them. And in their place, we will have a flamethrower team that we can try to sneak up on some tanks that we can't otherwise too easily deal with. Other than that, can we actually use some of these points for something, or are we just gonna have to waste them away here? It seems these points are just gonna be wasting away. That's unfortunate. But it is what it is, so... Yeah, that's what we're taking on Moscow with then. 3 Stug 3s, a Panzer 4D, a couple of 88s, and a flamethrower, and some heavy machine gun teams, and 1 rifle Molotov team. They do need rest. You can still keep using them, even if they need rest, but it's limited for how long. You can put them on rest, but we're gonna need our entire force here to be able to deal with this, and unfortunately, you can't get anything better that's more useful for us. We do need a little bit of infantry as well, and I honestly think we could probably need more infantry than this, but we'll make it work, I hope. We should be able to make it work, so yeah, let's just get to it. Alright, so the enemy has a tendency to have a lot of tanks in this general area here on this map, but they could be anywhere though. And the thing is, we have these 88s, which they're really good against armor, but also we can't really deploy them wherever we want, which is a bit unfortunate. However, they have a little bit of line of sight down here, from here, so maybe we can have one of them here, aiming down south, ready to take on whatever tanks the enemy has to throw at us. Primarily I want to focus them down there, as that is usually where the AI places most of his tanks. And will we have shots through the trees here? Not so much. Maybe we put him here. Okay, it does have a line of fire on certain things, so what we're possibly gonna have to do, if we can't put our flamethrowers to good use on this map, is try to bait the enemy in a bit with the tanks into the firing line of the 88s. That can be tricky to do, so we'll see if we can do it. Another thing we'll do real quick is put a heavy machine gun team up in this tall tower here. Should give them a good field of view. Are they not actually positioning themselves in the tower? Seems to me that they are, so I don't know. But they should be able to do some stuff on there. Put the other heavy machine gun team there. And then there's the Spassky Gate. Need to be a little bit careful with that. Actually put the heavy machine gun team here so it has clear line of sight onto the building over here. It can support should it be needed. I'll also have the rifle slash Molotov team there, just kind of covering up that way, and we'll have the group leader there, just kind of move in and take Spassky Gate. Now, that being said, I need to place my armored units somewhere. And I'll place them on this side of the wall so that they can actually more quickly get to being useful. Put them on defend towards here. Kind of want to line them up a little bit more. Doesn't really matter that much, but either way. So they can, like, if anything pushes around this corner, enemy tank wise, then they can just let loose on them. And I want to have like a more mobile tank over here. We'll start them out here, and we'll kind of see how that goes. Hopefully it isn't the tank that immediately takes it out, but you know, you can never know. It's hard to tell what the enemy's doing. We're going to have this flamethrower team here just kind of sneak to the middle of this building and stay there until further notice when we need them. So we take it from here. That should be everything that we have. Yes. Let's go. Okay, we're currently not seeing any enemies. And we'll currently just keep in position a little bit here. Give it a minute for something to happen. I don't want to push too hard into this. Straight off the bat, if I'm honest. Okay, we have a Spassky Gate. Well, we kind of knew that we would. We get the flamethrower on the corner here. We are seeing an enemy somewhere. Put these guys in defend. I'm not sure what we're seeing. Infantry unit here. Okay. So maybe we just back the flamethrowers off actually. And, oh, there we go, there's a tank. Come on, 88, come on. Okay, yes, okay. We're taking out one T-34, but they can certainly have much more dangerous stuff than that. Okay, so we're taking a little bit of fire in the Spassky Gate there. We're gonna just have a group leader sneak into the center here to avoid casualties. They have 2 mortars still, which is annoying. I would like to find and take out at least one of those. Because the mortars can be troublesome. They are certainly annoying. Okay, what we're going to do is we'll take this Panzer IV here and drive it along this wall over here. We'll see what comes of that. Don't want to do too much too soon on this one. What we can do though is put down some smoke with these Stug 3s so. So they're basically just wasting. Oh, there's another enemy. Another tank. Yeah, we didn't really have any shots on that. Stop wasting your smoke, spies. Please stop wasting your smokes. I just want to have enough smoke cover for these guys to push over. Okay, one of our 88s does have shots on that guy. He missed the shot though, unfortunately. Missed the shot in the ass of the KV-1, that's unfortunate. Ooh, it's immobilized, fantastic. Still moving though. Now that it's immobilized, we can just keep pouring shells into that location. At some point we should be able to destroy it. Okay, the rifle team stopped their advance. Good. We took out the KV-1. Now they want a truce, so maybe they don't have that much left, but still they probably do have quite a few things left. Okay, so it doesn't appear that the smoke was necessary, but you know, better safe than sorry. So we're gonna move our Stugs over here. Get them down on the corner here, line them up, and have them prepared for future maneuvers that we intend to make. Just get into the building here. Stop fucking around and just get into the building, and then you will be exposed to the mortars for less time. Actually, if we had mortars, we could counter the enemy mortars. I suppose that is an area of use I haven't really been dabbling too much in. Oh, there's another enemy tank. Not sure who spotted it. Might be the Panzer IV, and it looks like he's aiming at the Panzer IV. Yeah, so that guy needs to move somewhere before we can take him on. And hopefully he doesn't get a side shot in on the Panzer IV. Okay, we're gonna sneak the heavy machine gun team over here. Well, we're gonna stay in the building with them, actually. I'm gonna sneak these guys to the center of the building as well. There's another KV-1. And another tank. So yeah, as you can see, they have a bunch of freaking tanks. Like, if we can just move this Panzer IV here behind the building so to hide from that would be useful. And they're withdrawing the troops. They want to continue fighting. Well, we now know that they have a lot of stuff here. Which, you know, okay, well, I mean, keep throwing your mortar shells away. I don't mind. What I'm not gonna do though is engage these guys. I'm not moving after that. I'm gonna keep the 88s just waiting here and being patient. I don't want to take a bunch of casualties. And we might be able to get some shots on these guys as they move around. Maybe. Possibly this. Should be able to take on that guy at some point, huh? Yeah, this 88 has shots. Who's shooting at what? What's that? Okay, that's some Russians moving on over there. They want that truce again. We mobilized the T-28, so that's obviously why. We're gonna just keep pouring shells into where we know it is. Right, and these guys are spotting at the moment. We're just gonna put them in ambush. I don't want them to actually open fire on the enemy tanks. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, they're rushing us. Right, if we can take on this Cossack infantry here, that'd be good. We have lost one unit in our command team. Gonna move one Stug back to deal with this. No, they actually surrendered. Okay. Well, that's good. Okay, we'll move the group leader and the flamethrowers over here. And I don't know why we don't see that T-28. I also do want to be a little bit careful with moving this Panzer IV in too far, but yeah, I don't want to get too close to the buildings or anything of that nature. Wait, what happened? Group leader taking cover? Let's sneak these guys deeper into this building, because that KV-1 is aiming right at them. Let me tell you, that isn't ideal. So the thing is, it's kind of hard to push around this corner and take this on with these guys. I just don't really want to do that. Okay, we're gonna move this heavy machine gun team up a little bit here. Now we could smoke this, like, we don't know. One thing that we could do is take our flamethrowers in closer and start engaging. Oh, there we go. That's infantry unit moving in. Dealing some damage to them though, so that's a stupid move on their part. We can maybe hold up the MG team in this tower here instead. And there we're seeing even more infantry. Gonna move out a little bit here to get shots with them, but I don't want to expose my Panzer IV to the enemy tanks. The Stugs are letting them have it at least, so that's good. And the Panzer IV can maybe just move down here a little bit to get some shots on him as well. I hope there's nothing in this building to kill my Panzer IV, but... Right, oh, that's a mortar team. Oh, that's gonna be good to get out of the game. Beautiful, good riddance. And as I was saying, we could maybe smoke off this area and then sneak the flamethrower team in to just take care of these tanks. Why is that KV aiming over here? He switched his gun. Aiming straight up north. Okay, it's not really aiming at anything specifically. Just gonna keep the Panzer IV here for now. And these guys move into this tower a little bit further there, and then we'll take this building here with them. Hopefully the Panzer IV-D isn't fully able to support them, but... oh well, I mean we could drive these Stug 3s around the corner. Put pressure on these. Put pressure on these guys and then maybe take out the tanks. But I had at least 2 tanks, maybe even 3 I think we saw here. So pushing into that is not something that I would prefer doing. We now see the T-28 again that we knew was there since he's immobilized, but now maybe we can take him out. They are once again requesting a truce. I'm requesting a... there we go. I'm requesting a gun to hit that guy, and he finally did. So that's good. There's another T-28 that we need to worry about as well, though, and that KV-1. Maybe it will be possible, in fact, to move this Panzer IV across here. Oh, we took out both the mortar teams, actually. Very nice. Not sure why they placed them here, though. But at least we don't have to deal with them anymore. As a group leader and a flamethrower, could you please link up here? This guy's just running around doing who the hell knows what. And I'm thinking maybe we can sneak this guy somewhat around the corner and just engage the T-28, not having to worry about the other stuff. Namely the KV-1. We could go for that truce actually and redeploy our anti-tank guns in between. It is something that we could do. Then we'd have better shots down here, but I don't think we have to though. I think we're fine. We can get a side shot in on that T-28 if he's not too well hidden behind the other T-28. Oh, in fact, let's take this crew member out if we can. Okay, well it is what it is. We didn't really get that guy. The T-28 and the KV-1 are turning around. Maybe they want to move over here and get the Panzer IV now that you see him. If they would actually move those tanks, that could be quite beneficial for us, because then they might move themselves into the line of fire of my 88s. That could probably be more effective here, but I don't want to lose any units if I don't have to. As few casualties as possible is the way to go, if you ask me. If we can kind of secure the area in such a way that infantry posted up in buildings around here wouldn't be that big of a deal to us, we could smoke off this area and sneak up the Panzer, sort of flamethrower guys. Yeah, we can use the 88s actually to put down some smokes, so that's good. I'm not sure I want to risk the Panzer IV, so we'll see about that. I'm gonna move these guys into the bell tower, huh? They should have good range of, oh well, good field of fire from there. See, now these guys are losing. This is why I don't want to have no, this is why never act on initiative is a good thing to have active, because as you can see, these guys got tired of sitting there waiting and they started to think that, hey, let's make a move. That's how you can lose units. And taking on Moscow is quite difficult. So, okay, we got some infantry here that we're now seeing. That's good, so the group leader can be spotting a little bit for us. If we could take on these guys, that would be fantastic. Oh, okay, we're gonna sneak away from the window. Let's not take any casualties, putting these guys in ambush here. If these flamethrowers weren't so damn worthless, that would be very nice. I don't know what the hell they're doing. It just, what the fuck's going on with these guys? They're just fucking around, and they're kind of the guys that want to move up to deal with these tanks, so Maybe they heard me and they was like, oh, nah, really, I don't want to do that. They're once again requesting truce, but I'm gonna try to move in here and get a shot on this T-28, maybe. I want to push it too far for that, though. Okay, we do have this guy. So this might entice the enemy to move the tanks a little bit. This thing is damaged. Has it been immobilized? I'm not sure. It might be immobilized. Quite possibly not as well. I don't know. Okay, we're running a little bit low on time here, in fact. So we're just going to move the machine gun team in here. Take the Ivan Bell Tower. And if these flamethrowers could finally make their way into this building. Like, what is this guy doing? What are they doing? I need you. I need you to... What the hell? I need you to get over here. Move. For crying out loud. I guess we could to some degree cap... Oh, okay. Yeah, let's take the heavy machine gun team and just withdraw it slightly. Oh, they actually retreated. Okay, well, that's nice. That means less casualties for us. This operation has been completed. Your unspent requisition points have been added to your force strength. You've been promoted. Maybe we capture these tanks. I mean, it would be hard for them to retreat without our 88s getting them, so it's kind of, I don't know. I would prefer us taking out these, to be honest, because otherwise we're going to have to deal with them in upcoming battles. I see, yeah, we did not capture them, unfortunately, so they still have those tanks that we need to deal with in the future. We lost one infantry unit in our command team, not too bad. They lost 13 killed, 11 wounded, 8 taken prisoner, and we destroyed 3 of the tanks. So let's have a quick look on the soldier overview here. Yeah, Hefner. Oh, Hefner, actually, what a name. First name Hugh, maybe? Either way, yeah, so there's a little bit of stufferoo going on here. The group leader killed 2 soldiers before their entire soldier crew. The Cossacks there surrendered. Maybe they did because they saw it was flamethrowers, I'm not sure. But the heavy machine gun team got a kind of bravery each. So, both the heavy machine gun teams actually did. So the Stug 3 killed 2 soldiers. This Stug 3 killed 1 soldier. The Panzer 4 did kill 3 soldiers. The 88, this one specifically killed 2 tanks, and the other one also killed 1. Also they killed 4 soldiers. The flamethrowers got acts of bravery, really? What the hell did they do that was that brave? Run circles around the map? Or like just run in place? Yeah, very brave. Anyway, the 88 got a War Merit badge. And... yeah, wound medal to the guy, like, congratulations, you died, so your family can now have a medal instead of you. Way to go. Alright, but either way, thank you for watching, and we did take Moscow with only 1 guy dying. So, I mean, it might not be the most interesting to watch it when I'm playing like this, but it is an effective way to play against the AI at least. Either way, if you did like the video, I'd appreciate it if you would consider leaving a like on it, and or maybe even subscribing if you want to see future close combat and other gaming content. As I will be putting out a lot in the future. Either way, with that, I bid you farewell. Have a good one. Oh yeah, you can catch me in the next one if you want. Peace out.